First question I have for you, Kathy, is what kind of services does the School for the Deaf provide?
Well, a lot of people know that we're a school and we've been serving children for many years, but a lot of people don't realize that we serve all ages. There's a whole group there that deals with infants and parents, and then there's another group like ours that deals with just adults. So we serve adults 18 and over,
Okay.
all ages at that school.
And so who's eligible for those services?
Anybody over the 18 for the adult services, and they have to be hard of hearing or deaf or a family member. A lot of times we're contacted by family members of somebody who is deaf or hard of hearing, and then we're technically providing services through them, just that referral from the family. One of the big things that we do is a lot of one-on-one services for older adults. So we get a call, whether it's from a family member or a service organization, and we go in and we visit with somebody and we assess their needs. We're looking at safety and communication foremost, and we just see how do they need communication aids or assistive devices in their daily life. Some of our indirect needs, we do a lot of presentations. We've done presentations to law enforcement, to legal assistants, to the UND School of Law, to a lot of hospitals, nursing homes, teaching them all about hearing loss and what kind of services that they can provide for those people that are hard of hearing, and they're working with those people. And then also just reminding them about the Americans with Disabilities Act. A lot of our indirect services also includes resource groups. We have 8 groups across the state, and we like to invite our older adults to these groups. Of course, not now, but on a normal year, we're providing services at a resource group once a month at 8 places across the state. And we have anywhere from 10 to 20 people at these groups. And we talk about things like tinnitus, ototoxic medications, hearing loss, communication, assistive devices. Anything that they want to hear more about, we talk about, we research. And we like to stay up to date on the technology, and that's where we're often involved together.
Yeah.
So trying to keep up to date. There's so many new things out there to help people with a hearing loss or people who are deaf, and people often turn to us and try to want to know what's new.
I often will call you and say, help, Kathy, I don't
We
know.
love our collaboration.
Oh, I love it too. I love it too. So when you're talking about assistive technology, share 1 or 2 pieces of assistive technology that like maybe are your favorite or you see used a lot.
Well, amplified phones, aside from hearing aids, have to be the best invention for people with hearing loss. They are excellent. There's a phone for everybody, I like to say. There's amplification, there's large buttons, there's photo dialers. A lot of times people that might have a memory loss, they can just hit the photo dialer so they don't even have to remember a phone number. There's captioned phones. So I love amplified phones and all the different kinds that are out there. You can see right behind you.
Yeah. All ready to go here.
We install them, instruct people on them, and make sure that they're set and programmed the way they need for their hearing loss. Another device that I really like is the Serene Central Alert System. And we've used it in many ways. It's a security type of system. It can tell somebody when the phone is ringing, when the doorbell is ringing, when the smoke alarm is sounding. It's great.
And that's life and death.
Yep, absolutely. And a lot of people can hear those things and don't think they have a problem because it's during the day, they have their cochlear implant device on or their hearing aids on, and they don't feel that they have an issue. But those come off at night, and that person could be technically deaf and not hear any of those sounds.
Yeah.
So yes, it's really a safety situation.
Awesome.
Now on the other side, we get a lot of questions about watching television, and I know it's not a safety concern, but there's devices out there for the television. There's changes in the settings of the television to help people with that. So even though it's not a safety device, we'll still help out with that and go into the home and see what we can do that.
So what do you like best about your job?
By far the best thing about my job is being able to travel across North Dakota. I've met so many great people. And it doesn't matter where you go. You can go to the smallest of towns, and there are just wonderful people there. And when I leave, I just feel like just a satisfaction in making sure that somebody is safe, and not even that, but that they feel that they are safe. That just brings a comfort to them. We have a lot of older adults who are trying to age in place, staying on the farm, and that's important to them. And I like that idea that they can stay in place, but we want them to be safe.
Yeah.
But definitely just wonderful people across this whole state.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's my favorite part too, is to have people in here or have people even talking over the phone and trying to just brainstorm some ideas for them. And I think we'll put the contact information on the bottom of the screen so people will have it.
Yes, we have a website and a 1-800 number, and if they call that 1-800 number, they can be connected with the person across the state that can get in touch with them, because we do have offices in Grand Forks and in Fargo.
Anything else you want to add?
I would just add that if you know anybody, or if anybody knows anybody that has a family member with a hearing loss, don't hesitate to call us. All of our services are free. We'll just come out and visit, and now with everything going on, we can even do a lot of this stuff over the phone, or Zoom call, or whatever we need to do to get things done. But we do want to make sure that the equipment gets out there, people are safe, or if there's anything else we can do for them.
Yeah.